MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7:07.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. First pitch on its way. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Charlie Morton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's really struggled, 1 for 15. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 delivery.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here it comes. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Next, it'll be Corey Seeger. First delivery to him. Hit hard to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Here now is Trey Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, here is Austin Riley. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Now 1-0 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncie.
The first baseman, Max Muncie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The catcher.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Acuna going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. And now the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Mookie. His second home run of the series. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Batting 7. The Third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played two, all even at one apiece. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, and no one will track it down. The 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Charlie Morton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. And that misses 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Flips it behind his back. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Fred.
And the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. So here is Corey Seeger, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop, Corey Seeger.
First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. At the plate now is Jock Peterson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next up, Travis d'Arnaud flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
So 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two and 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First delivery to him. One out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Justin Turner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Albies moving to his left, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie.
First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Phil Bickford takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Morton leads off first with 1 away. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
The 1-0 home. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on the way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard swinging a ball hit on the ground. No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Seeger. And now the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for L.A. Still tied 1 apiece. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and that caught a piece of him as it went by. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a flare down the line. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner gloves it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run is in to score from third. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job at this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Braves lead it 2-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Here now is Will Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, high and deep to center field. Acuna going back. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Johan Camargo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now here is Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Shane Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Freddie Freeman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. His career line against Will Smith. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 5.
Two away for the Dodgers here in the eighth. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Austin Riley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Push you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. In the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next it'll be Eddie Rosario. There was a base hit last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Now the 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start. all up in L.A. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Scott Alexander is credited with the win. Charlie Morton takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasco.